you with Creative Solutions? Are you with SmallHD specifically, or?
I'm with SmallHD specifically, but we're owned by Creative Solutions of Addendum. So
got it. So and he's going to run us through some of the new monitors. Unfortunately, I still have a like OG. What was the OG 7-inch?
DP7, AC7, or before that?
It's old, but it's annoying to come here and see all the new stuff because like I can. Oh.
Yeah. Well, here we have a Ultra 7, which has been shipping for a few months. But what's great about these is these have the internal Bolt 6. So here we have the wireless and the with the wireless receiver and the one with the transmitter. These are, like I said, integrated Bolt 6 into the Ultra 7. Let me go over Ultra 7 real quick as a refresher. It's our new ultra bright 7-inch monitor. Basically, it's the next generation of the 703, 2300 nits. More ruggedized chassis, so you have these bumpers here with the raised edge to help protect the screen. It's weather sealed, IP53.
And these are changeable?
No, these are not user changeable. You
just pick a color?
Yeah, so later this year, we're going to have it so you can pick a color online and you can order it and it'll come to you that way.
Got it.
We're going to start with about 15 colors. These are prototypes. We were trying to see people's reaction, and apparently it's a huge hit. So it's definitely going to happen now. With the Ultra 7, like I said, it's ultra bright, has camera control. Next month, we're going to get Burano and Sony FX6 camera control.
Cool.
As well as, you still have Red, RCP 1 and 2, Airy, Alexa 35, all you could use through a license.
You have that integrated Red monitor, like the one that's part of the Red.
Yeah. So we make that for Red, but we also have our own Red license if you want to use our monitor.
Sure.
So in the I/O, you have 6G SDIs for 4K loop through, and then you have Ethernet, 5-pin USB, 2-pin locking connector with a 2-pin power out. As far as this really cool, I want to draw attention to this sun hood here.
Yeah.
So it's magnetic and collapsible.
Oh.
Look at that.
Protects it. I'm so old that I just remember magnets ruining monitors.
Yeah, no.
And so anytime I'm around like a magnet, I like keep it away from anything.
No, these won't ruin this monitor. These aren't strong enough to ruin the monitor.
No
either.
DGAUs, I assume.
Yeah. So this bottom flag you can connect so you don't lose it.
Cool.
And then you pull this off. And then pretty easy to assemble here.
That's very nice.
And the magnet's so strong it almost assembles itself, right?
Yeah, no kidding. You weren't kidding, it really does.
Yeah.
It's a 702 Bright that I have.
Oh yeah, that takes me back. And so with the wireless, with the RX kit, you're going to be able to get it with handles, a neck strap, a battery plate of your choice. Then we have a TX, and what this allows you to do is not only transmit from the camera while having a monitor on board, but it can transmit wireless camera control. So if you get the license on here, you'll be able to, the director will be able to see playback, be able to adjust settings, and all of that.
That's really cool.
Yeah, this is the wireless RX receiver monitor. This is going to be able to ship next week, and then the TX is going to be sometime in May.
Gotcha. A similar price point between the two of them?
Yeah, so this is going to be about $4,500. This is $4,300, and then a regular Ultra 7 is about $3,000.
Okay.
So you don't have all that GAC on the back, all the cables and everything.
Right.
It's integrated. It's not changeable or replaceable. It's built into the monitor, but the micro battery plate is pogo pin powered, so you just screw that right into the back, and you have a very streamlined, compact setup. So
and
you
that's
don't have
V mount, gold mount. That's it.
Yeah, and B mount's coming next month.
I was literally going to ask if it was V mount. That's great.
Yeah. So the wooden camera plates they make for us. So there's a lot of integration, all owned by Creative Solutions, Addendum.
Totally.
We can make wooden camera plates with Teradek integrated, so you're able to basically combine all the brands here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And these are OLED?
No, these are LCD.
It's still LCD.
Yeah. We're thinking about making an OLED version, but as for right now, it's LCD, and it also helps us get high brightness, right?
Right.
So at 2300 nits, you'd be able to see it in the daytime. Great for ACs, if you want to pull focus off of this. So.
Totally.
Yeah.
Was that it for your section? I know we got 3 sections.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Cool. So now Colin's going to run us through the new offerings from Teradek. I saw the Ace advertised recently. That's a cool little addition, but obviously more on our end. We're more familiar with the bolts, but let's get after it.
So basically both Ace and Bolt are zero delay wireless technology. So unlike many Wi-Fi based solutions where there is delay, we have a patented solution that makes it zero delay, 0 frame latency.
Which means you can actually pull focus on it.
Exactly. Focus or calling marks, that's what you need on set for the crew, right? So Ace is our most affordable unit we've ever made. Basically, we're trying to expand the reach of that zero delay technology to a variety of new customers. So it's 4K P30 over HDMI. You can have one transmitter and up to 6 receivers.
Cool.
And it also is fully compatible with Bolt. So as you mentioned,
rad.
Bolt is our hero product, right? So as these new customers start to use ACE and maybe they're on set or they're using Bolt, they can still utilize the same gear altogether.
So essentially, the only thing that would need to be upgraded is if they have a camera that has SDI out and they know HDMI.
Yeah, they can.
But yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're excited to have this new introduction to, and we've had the ACE line in the past, but this is now upgraded to our latest technology in Bolt 4K and Bolt 6.
Oh, so you have seen an ACE before. He was saying like, oh, I've never seen him in person. And I was like, I think they're new.
Yeah, this version is new.
Got it.
And so it's 750 feet, which is more than it was in the past.
Right.
And so, yeah, we're excited to have this new part of the family.
Also rad because, it occurs to me, like you have an FX3 there are more professional bodies that don't have SDI. Like whenever I think, SDI, it's just cinema cameras. But and there's plenty of use cases where someone might deploy one of those cameras in a big film workflow. And being able to attach to the Bolt system or like transmit to the Bolt.
You certainly could. Yeah. And then basically you're limited in range to whatever the least range is.
Yeah.
And then the ACE also uses the Bolt Manager app. ACE has fewer options to kind of customize, but that's kind of on purpose because we want those type of customers to just really be plug and play and don't think about any of the technical side, whereas Bolt allows you to really dive in and customize exactly what frequency you want to use. Maybe you have a frequency coordinator and you're really fine-tuning, trying to get the best image in your specific environment.
Right. And there are updates to the Bolt then?
Yes. So Bolt LT and Bolt Monitor Module now come in an internal antenna, which was a huge request in order to try and make it more compact. You give a director your RX, and you're worried about antennas breaking and all these kind of things.
Not yours. In general, antennas are very fiddly.
Yeah. So
Snappable.
I think people are really going to be happy with the internal antennas. Now it only applies to the 750-foot range.
Okay.
But that's usually the most popular, and certainly for a director, that's kind of what you would
Hopefully
need.
They're
anyways.
closer than 750 feet. To
Yeah.
Cool. And how long has the 6 been out? I'm a little ignorant on your
The
product
6
line.
has been out, I think, since 2022.
Okay, so it's people are
COVID.
familiar with it.
Everything's all messed up.
Right.
But yeah, the 6 basically gives you 6 gigahertz, which is really a huge update. Because Wi-Fi is completely all over the 5 gigahertz spectrum.
Right.
So 6 gigahertz now opens up double the number of frequencies that we've had before. So you just have better opportunity to have a really clean image.
Yeah. And is there HD? There's an HDMI on this, right? Yeah.
There is. Yeah.
Okay.
So the LT is HD over SDI or 4K over HDMI, and then the XT is 4K over SDI.
Copy that.
Yeah, and then of course the monitor modules for SmallHD just kind of make that integration a lot better.
Yeah, awesome. Very cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, and finally, Brian's going to run us through the new stuff at Wooden Camera. Brian is the product manager.
Yep.
Right? So you are the guy who makes sure that
Things come
things get made. Yeah,
in a timely fashion, of course.
Sure.
I mean, there's a lot of other obstacles to get over. I mean, everything from procurement to engineering to making sure the products come out.
Right.
Current ones we are working on to get out at the end of the month are the Burano and Komodo X camera cages. We did an EAS system, which is an elite accessory system under Wooden Camera. Everything from top plates, side rails to base plates. Those are your tradition cage accessories. However, we're using a ultra handle system, which utilizes a 3/8/16 1-inch hole pattern. So it's universal between Murano to Alexa 35, Venice cameras, and also Dom's incorporated an ARCA system, which allows you to be able to come off of the traditional studio base plate with your 19
plate.
19 and 15-inch rods, and then you can go on to a Steadicam plate or a shoulder rig plate, make that transition quite seamlessly. The other thing that we're doing is D-box, so power distribution boxes.
Right.
So with those, you're able to put on a battery and then add in DCIN power, so you can hot swap your
nice.
batteries. So you can have basically all-day power at that point.
Got it.
And then in those D-boxes, we have e-fuses, so it protects your accessories from overloading. And within those D-boxes also, we have 12 up convert to 24 volts. So when you power your Preston MDRs or anything like that, you're getting true 24 volt power into those devices that keep you running efficiently and effectively as long as the power exchange, the camera stays powered up throughout the day.
Sure.
And the last thing we have are the B boxes, which are breakout boxes for the D-box, which provides an additional few power ports on the camera for your powered accessories, as well as a remote import, which allows the trigger ability to be transferred from the camera into the B-box and sent along the 3-pin 24-volt
nice.
power cable.
Those are great.
Yeah.
Because I remember the most breakout box thing. I'm gonna have to shout so you. The most breakout box thing that I remember is just when the Alexa Mini came out and everyone was just eating those XLR bricks you made. Good stuff. Did you guys help with the Fujifilm, the old fast glass?
We didn't hold with the old
They have
fast
your
glass
stuff
room.
on it.
They have our stuff on it. They have our ultra handle, which is the same ultra handle as the Brano. But something to note is the Fujinon Dubo cage, the 25 to 1000. We actually made a cage for that box lens, and you can actually mount Preston MDRs monitors to the outside of that live setup, so that focus pullers can come in and control the focus on the Dubo cage at that point. That's something that's not really heard of, but and the one perk about it is you can actually add mats, flags, to control lens flares for those big box lenses, because they don't. I mean, the diameter of that box is so large, you don't make filters or anything for it, but you can definitely now control the light that's coming into that lens.
Well, it's getting crowded in here, so that might be the cue to go. But I appreciate the run through. And keep up the good work.
Thanks, man.